Alright, so you guys said you wanted to, well, some of y'all anyway, said y'all wanted to see what I got. This is what I got. Sorry about the bright sun, but this is what I got. A 2018 Chevy Malibu. It's not totally brand new. They gotta excuse a little bit of love bugs and dirt on the front. I was traveling in this, but yeah, man, I think I did pretty decent for myself. I deserve something new. I work hard enough. Like I said before, I give and give and give, and until I couldn't give anymore, people were just taking and taking and taking and using me, and didn't care whether I lived or died. And so a classmate of mine, he works at the Chevrolet dealership, and he messaged me one day, and I think that was part of his networking, was to try and get customers to come. Just to give y'all a little insight, ain't nothing in here personal, so I know you guys don't be commenting talking about I shouldn't show my personal stuff. Well, there's nothing personal in here. There's absolutely nothing in this vehicle, period. But it's nice, real nice. Push button start, first one I've ever had. I know a lot of people, oh man, push button is old, and well, I've never had it, so it's not old to me. My truck that I have, the AC was working, but some of the vents, I don't know if it was like a actuator door was open or closed or something. The front vents in the dash of the truck, they wouldn't open, and there's not any air coming out of them. So the only air I was getting was from the front vents and the ones in the roof, because they had a separate switch for those. But this AC works just fine. Loving it. It gets super cold. Let's see. It has I call it panoramic, but it may not be. But it has the sunroof, the whole top, damn near, and then this piece opens up, so I got a sunroof. I usually just keep this part open so I can see outside, but it's nice, man. It really is nice. Touch screen on the dash, Bluetooth, OnStar. They tried to set me up with the satellite radio package, but that was like an extra $100 and something. I was like, nah, my car note is already high enough. I don't need to add an extra $100 to it. So I'm very happy with what I have right now, and at any point in time I can trade this in once I make some payments on it, and trade it in for a better truck, a bigger truck. But I think I'm gonna stick with this for a while and just work on my truck, because it's not a bad work truck. It just needs some minor details done to it. The seats need reupholstering. What else? I need tune-up as far as spark plugs and stuff like that needs changing. Just some minor things need to be done to it. It's an older model truck. It's a 2005, I believe it is. So, but anyway, what you guys are really wanting to know about, and that is what I wore today. And for those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, as I always say, you may already know what I wore. and it is from the house of Tommy Bahamas, and it is one of their better smelling fragrances to me. I like a few others. I like Set Sail Martinique, and it's another one that I like. But this one I smelled in Bilks before, but I wasn't really willing to pay the price Bilks was asking for it. This also is one of those aquatic type fragrances, but it's not as sea salty as the rest. But this is Tommy Bahama Maritime, and I know a lot of you guys have seen this. I haven't seen this one in discounters before, period. But another subscriber traded me. I forgot what we traded, but this is the fragrance that he sent me. And a lot of people know Tommy Bahama fragrances don't always perform the best, but smell wise it's very nice, very easy to wear, very easy to smell when you're around somebody who has it on. Y'all know I don't get into all those notes and all that kind of stuff, but it does have a hint of sea saltiness. It's not like Maritime or any of those other aquatics that are super salty and stuff like that. This one is very pleasant, very nice. If you see this one somewhere for a decent price, please don't pay those ridiculous ass prices unless you got the money and you just want to splurge on yourself and go get it. It's not really worth paying retail for it. I promise you that. It's really not worth that. I got about 2 hours of projection, close to it anyway, and about 4.5 to 5 hours of longevity. So that's not very good, but it's about average for most Tommy Bahama fragrances. But for the most part, this one is nice. I like this one. The person who traded with me, he also said that I would probably end up liking it anyway. So glad to have it in the collection. That's about all I got for you guys. I'm officially off right now. It is too nice of a day to be stuck inside that hospital, and I don't have to be to my second job today. I don't go back till tomorrow, so I'm gonna take the rest of this day and relax, chill out. And it's still kind of dead around town. People haven't all returned yet from traveling away from the storm, and I know a lot of people are gonna be pissed because they spent extra money going out of town and nothing happened. Like, we didn't get any heavy rain, we didn't get any heavy wind, we didn't get any of that. So I'm thankful for that. And I know it's gonna be some pissed people. I watched the news heavily, and I knew I can almost say for a fact that nothing really was gonna happen, but you never really want to take the chance. I wasn't afraid. I stayed one time before and it was much worse. But for the people who are on Facebook and are making fun of the storm, saying that they survived this, and all you see is, you know, like one little piece of napkin on the ground as debris, like, it's really not funny. Especially to those people over there in the Bahamas who got beat up, and like I think it was like 7 people lost their lives over there. That's not funny. I know people have the right to do and say what they want to do, but you guys got to be considerate, man. It's like people who are really, like, they lost their homes. People lost their lives, loved ones. They lost everything to that hurricane. And people over here dodged a bullet, because it's just a matter of time before it happens again. We got hit once before and I wasn't here for it. I don't think I had moved here yet. And that one we got like 2 years ago, it was close. But keep playing with God and you're gonna get what you asked for. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Here's to smelling good. Peace.